Hello, I'm Chris, and this is my 68 to 72 Chevelle quarter glass video. We're going to be completely taking these out, everything, marking them in a way that we can put them back together. I'm making this video because I know a lot of people have just went crazy taking everything out and they don't really know where they are or what's going on anymore. So the first thing you want to do in this situation is you want to check the factory position, so just to make sure that nobody has went back and replaced these and they're all out of whack. Just want to roll it up and make sure that it is aligned with this weather strip. Okay, so it comes out perfect, so that means it's a factory position. We look in here, there's that weather strip that goes there, and this looks just about right because, okay, so yeah, we just got a little gap right here. The window felts are going to push that back a little bit, and it needs to be tight up against that window felt so no water goes in there. So all that looks great. That line looks okay. Could go up a little more right here, but that's fine. We got to get the door panel off. That's simple, but these, some people don't know, they have a tool like this. It goes in from the handle side. Make sure the clip comes out before you start pulling on it. Damn. Now you're going to want to mark all the factory positions. This is a red oxide primer. There's two in there. Okay, so if you're new at this, you want to go ahead and mark these so you kind of know what the heck is going on here. Okay, this is one stop. Okay, so right now we need to clean this glass before we even start messing with this, so we know that we need to get some new ones if these are bad. Now the way they'll be bad, if somebody was doing some welding, they'll have little melted things in them. Just throw that in the trash. You can't get that stuff out. We're using some 00 steel wool, and we're gonna just make sure that our glass is not scratched up and screwed up. Do you get what I'm saying? Because when people are selling you parts like this, they're selling you everything. And that would easily take about $10 off or 15 bucks off. That's actually garbage. I'm going to replace them, but I guess you could use that if you had to. You need to roll them up, do the whole thing, because they'll get scratches over the years from bad window felts. So just letting you know, we need to go ahead and knock this off right now while the window's in there. I've never actually replaced these, but it looks like you could probably put like a piece of tar paper in there or something. But it's just some, I don't know, it actually looks like freaking asphalt tar paper. I mean, something like that. I mean, as long as you change the rubber on there, it'll look okay. But I always tell people to clean this stuff up now so you don't think you have good parts, only to find out that it's not good. Have the window rolled down so it doesn't accidentally drop down and hurt you. And sorry to all you guys out there that just have a busted one. You have to take the whole assembly out because the screws are on the other side to take the glass out. Alright, so I'm also making this for people that have taken theirs apart or don't have it together. This is stop one. That's all it is. Stop two. Stop three. So now we need to get this window, I think that's a regulator, I don't know, the one that makes it go up and down. We need to get this out first. So we're going to roll the window up about halfway, but mainly just getting that track right there horizontal. Now we're going to go ahead and loosen these two. These two are going to be the adjustment like that. But do you get why we spray painted them? Because now every single adjustment has a factory position. Move it as far that way as it'll go, where it's touching. Don't scratch it. Okay, now we need to loosen these, but we need to hold it up or have somebody hold it for you, because if you don't, it could drop down. So pushing it back. Be careful how you do that. See, we pushed it back because it's not going to clear that little shaft thing, and then get this out. But be freaking careful. Put gloves on. Now we just let it drop down. But don't let it scratch. Put freaking tape here. Now you're gonna have to take these two out because it has a freaking bracket that's not gonna allow you to pull it out. First, let's take the stress off of this one. Now you're gonna need a hold up on the window because all the weight of it's on this now. Figure out how to get these two out. Could have taken them off earlier, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. If you don't take that thing off, it's not gonna let it come out. Don't screw up all your bolts. Keep them where they need to be. Okay, now this thing's got to come out from the inside. I think we still have to take one more in the bottom, but let's try to get it out without it. So the window comes out from the inside. Alright. Just remember, it's going to try to fall out of the track. Push it up into the track. And this is that piece I was saying you may have to get this one out to make it a little easier. But you see, we just got it out. But on this one, we're going through every single thing on it. So we're going to go ahead and have to take these off. Now the correct way obviously would be with a spanner tool, but I don't have it. These are a little bit too tight to be using a needle nose plier method. We're going to mark them. Now you do what you want to do, but I think these need a little bit more than just a freaking permanent marker circle. So okay, so if you don't have a spanner tool, just be careful. We're going to use this on some of them. They need to be backed. But if you're just changing a piece of glass or you just want it out of the track, all you need to do is just take this bottom one off. Okay, but me, I'm going through everything, inspecting it, cleaning it. It really is kind of unnecessary to take these two off, but do what you want. I'm going to take them all off. Got our perfect marks. The reason I'm taking mine all apart is because these will have like rust inside there. See all that sand? How in the hell did the sand from sandblasting get inside there? That's what I'm talking about. My other video, you don't want to sandblast your car. Take the bottom one off and watch what happens. It's the only way to get it out of this track. See? Anyway, all we took was the bottom one off. It won't let you pull it out of the track for some reason if you don't take that off. Go through all these. These need to be freaking cleaned out. Inspect little nylon balls or whatever the hell these are. Nylon rollers. Plastic rollers. What I like to do is that's just gas. Clean every bit of crap out that you can. We're gonna need an air compressor too. That's all we're doing, just cleaning. There's a little hole right there. Blow crap out of it. See why we're going through all of them. There's no grease left on it. It's nothing. It's dry. Just cleaning all that crap out of there. Blowing it off. Whatever. Going down the whole thing with gas. Cleaning off any residue of the old grease. See, that's why I took mine all the way off. Because if you don't, then your little track is stuck on here. And you got to handle this big old piece of crap. But same thing. Just clean that track out real good. Inspect those rollers, make sure there's no play. This one has play in it for some reason on both sides, but these are all tight. Get all that grit crap noise out of there. Is that when we were cleaning these, black grease was coming out of them. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it and say that some kind of grease like this, or black wheel bearing grease, I'm not sure. Anywhere that the nylon or plastic rollers came in contact with steel was definitely white lithium grease from the factory. Same thing with these. Anywhere where a plastic or nylon piece came in contact with steel. Those 4Ms for chevelles and cars, avoid those things. Those things are complete bullshit. You go in there with a simple question: what did they grease the window tracks with? And you got 49 idiots replying with stuff that has nothing to do with the original question. Okay, so the answer is, I couldn't get an answer. Like I said, it was black grease coming out of this, white lithium right here, anywhere it comes in contact with plastic. Now people out there talk about silicone spray. The silicone spray is like when you have those black window tracks with the felts, anywhere the glass comes in contact with rubber. Okay, this is not rubber. But does that make sense? Like on pickup trucks and cars with the vent glass, it has that track on the vent glass that kind of wraps around, a little C-track. You would want to use silicone spray anywhere it comes in contact with rubber or window felts. Well, that's it for the video. I really don't see a point in doing an install, but if I run into any problems when I put this in and adjust it, I'll definitely make an install video. Other than that, thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you liked the video.